Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming out. I'm Chris Radis. Thank you. I'm one of the organizers tonight. I'm a CD-8 constituent, and I'm also the chair of the Northwest Valley Indivisible. Okay, again, you guys are embarrassing me. For those who are not familiar, anybody not familiar with who we are? Okay, that's fair. All right, we're a progressive, nonpartisan, all volunteer chapter of the National Indivisible Grassroots Movement, where like-minded people join together to protect our freedoms through peaceful activism, education, and civic engagement on the local, state, and federal levels. We brought this together, our people's town hall tonight, because our congressman refuses to. And we feel that we have a right we wanted to give everyone their right to come up here and speak their mind. We have the chair, he's not in it. We also have a guest speaker who's running a little behind. So we're gonna introduce him a little bit later, but he's former Navajo Nation President and 2024 Congressional candidate, Jonathan Nez. And he has graciously accepted to fill in for our missing congressman. So we can't wait to hear him later in the evening. We have a great agenda. We're gonna let the constituents start. You're the stars of our meeting tonight. So we're gonna start the program. We're gonna let you come up to the microphone and speak your piece. We want to also talk about why we're here and he isn't. So to do that, I'm gonna introduce Brent, and he's going to tell us how we got here.
I'm going to read this, so here we go. I'm Brent Peak. I'm a constituent of Representative Hamadeh here in CD-8, and I want to thank you all for being here tonight because your presence proves something pretty important. It proves that this district is paying attention, it proves that we care, and it proves that we're not going to be ignored. 6 weeks ago, I went on my own. I found another indivisible group. I was not connected with this group 6 weeks ago, and I went to the offices of Senators Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego to urge them to address concerns about the current administration. And someone came out to meet with me and several other constituents that were there. How many of y'all went to Gallego and Kelly's office back on February 5th? There was a bunch of us that went, okay. Someone came out to meet with me and other constituents. We were able to share our concerns, we were listened to, and we were treated with respect. Then we thought we'd be able to do the same with Representative Abraham J. Hamadeh's office. And boy, were we wrong. No one came out, no one listened, the door stayed shut. For 6 weeks we have called. Some calls get through, most go to a full voicemail box. How many of you have encountered that? For 6 weeks we have emailed. Some of us get general replies that don't address the concerns. Many get no response at all. How many of you have encountered that? For 6 weeks, off and on over the 6 weeks, we have shown up politely and respectfully at his office. And we have had the police called on us. Tow trucks on standby to tow our vehicles. Orange cones blocking the entrances to the parking lot. For 6 weeks, we've been met with silence, stonewalling, outright opposition, and lies. We have repeatedly made one simple request. We've asked our elected representative, Abe Hamadeh, to hold a public, in-person town hall. Not a teletown hall where he gets to pick the questions, not a fundraiser behind closed doors, and not a private gathering for big donors outside of our district, but a real town hall where the people he was elected to serve can ask questions, share concerns, hear from him, and yes, hold him accountable. We've been told that a town hall is in the works. Yet his public calendar remains empty. In fact, as of last Saturday, he has removed the calendar from his website. I guess you don't need a calendar if you don't have anything to put on it that you want people to show up at. We have been directed to his website to request meetings, and then to be told that he doesn't meet with constituents individually. We have been dismissed, deflected, and ignored. And when we persisted, when we insisted that representation means listening to the people, his office labeled our efforts a disruption, their word. Let's talk about what that word really means. Disruption is a locked office door when your constituents come knocking. Disruption is calling the police on constituents who simply want to speak with their representative. And by the way, as I said earlier, the police have been nothing but professional and gracious with us. They've never had to warn us or cite us for anything, and we appreciate the very positive relationship that we have with the Surprise Police Department. Disruption is an elected official who seems to have time for private meetings with donors at a Scottsdale mansion this Thursday, outside our district. And it is our district, not his. He doesn't live here and he doesn't want to meet with us. But no time for the people that he is supposed to represent. If speaking up for representation is a disruption, then democracy itself must be a disruption to Representative Hamadeh. And we are proud to stand in that tradition. Mr. Hamadeh, you can shut us out, but you cannot shut us up. And that is why we are here tonight, because we are done waiting for an invitation to a meeting that will never come. We are done asking for permission to be heard, because democracy does not belong to the politicians, it belongs to us, the people. And this event is proof of that. This is our town hall. This is our district. This is our seat at the table, and we are taking it. So let's talk about what real representation from a United States representative looks like. Real representation is facing tough questions, and we acknowledge we have tough questions, not hiding from them. Real representation is showing up and not making up lies and excuses. Real representation is listening to your constituents, not labeling them as a nuisance. Hamadeh's staff has made outrageous claims about this town hall, calling it fake, saying that we are paying you $400 a piece to come pretend. You're going to have to ask him for the money, not me. And accusing those of us ignoring it, organizing it, as intending violence. This is what his office told one of the folks that was able to get through and speak to someone, and I don't know how many more people they've said that to. And frankly, that is why we call the police, because we know that if other people are out there saying that we are violent, that might inspire someone to think that they need to do something about it. These are intentional, disgusting lies, and they are beneath the dignity of a representative in the United States Congress. So I ask, if our congressman has nothing to hide, why is he afraid to stand before the people he represents? If he believes in his platform, why won't he defend it in public? And if he truly is working for us, why does he refuse to meet with us? We deserve to be heard, we deserve answers, and if he won't come here and give them, then we will keep asking. We will keep showing up, and we will be here every day until we get the representation that we deserve. Because no matter how many times he locks his doors, democracy will show up, and democracy will find a way in. So, this is going to be your chance to share with Representative Hamadeh tonight. Anybody seen him come in? Still a no-show. Okay. That's okay. We're used to that. We have his lovely face right up here. We have a basket in front of it to collect your comments. We will get those to him. We will send him a link, and we'll send you all a link too, so you can go back and watch this event. Our intention is for him to hear you from what you shared tonight. So if you signed up to speak, we're not necessarily going to go in the order that you signed up. We were mostly just looking to see how many. So Marty, we're going to have 2 minutes a person, okay? 2 minutes a person, and I'm going to have Marty come up and explain the process to you.
Marty's moderator. And doing the visible.
Is there a way that you can publish that letter to us so that we can spread all this around?
Yes.
And maybe, to our other constituents?
I'll be happy to post it on the Northwest Indivisible Facebook page. So, Northwest Valley Indivisible. And I'll put a link, I'll respond in an email to everyone who signed up for this event. We'll include the link to that as well as the video.
Okay, great. And the second question is, if we have like a groundswell movement here and we're really not happy with his representation, can we start a recall? I mean, did you get rid of him?
Not for a national office. That's my understanding. Yeah. No, but I believe. Okay, can I take where to first go? I'm going to take a couple moments for a soapbox here. 3.5% people. 3.5%. Google it. If 3.5% of a population are activated to march, protest, strike, and boycott, they have never failed to overturn a regime, a government that does not represent the people. Okay? So, look it up. If enough of us keep showing up for stuff like this, and by the way, the folks that are behind this, we were meeting in someone, I wasn't even there at the time, meeting in someone's living room 3 months ago. So, you all are the ones that are showing up. So, thank you. All right. I'm going to hand it over to Marty.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
One more, and then we got to keep
Do
moving.
Republicans have town halls? Why don't we all go to theirs?
They're not doing it. We're doing this because Representative Hamadeh refuses to have a town hall.
Stay home.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the rest of your
I
question.
didn't know if we could go to one of their meetings.
He's not having any public meetings. There's nothing on his calendar. Yeah, you had to do a Google search to figure out he's going to be in Scottsdale at a fundraiser on Thursday night. You can go if you pay $100 to join the club that's hosting it, and then they'll tell you where it's at.
Where is it?
I'd rather get the 400 for being here. There we go. Okay.
Let's have a town hall meeting outside of where he's meeting.
Yeah, he's meeting out of the district. We're meeting in the district. We're the real town hall. Marty, go ahead.
Yes, hi. Again, I'm Marty, and I've been assigned the job of moderator, so I hope that I am successful. I thank you all for being here tonight. This is your opportunity to share your concerns, personal experiences, and questions for Representative Hamadeh. Since he has chosen not to hold a public town hall, we are making sure your voices are heard. To ensure everyone has a chance to speak, we will follow these guidelines. We have used the comment form. If you haven't put one out, there's still more that you can fill out. And even if you don't speak, we'll put it in the basket and make sure he gets it. This helps you the form helps you to organize your thoughts for when you go to speak. Please bring your form with you up when you come up to speak. Time limit, each speaker will have 2 minutes to share. For most of you, probably there'll be plenty of time. At 10 seconds, so someone is doing a timer and they'll let you know if it gets a little long. Address the empty chair. So we have this microphone set up so that you can look right at it and talk to him. Leave your comment form, and then after speaking, please place your completed comment form in the basket so we can make sure that he gets it. And then we have these fun cards that you got to give a try. Remember, Trump? No. Democracy? Yes. Right? Okay. So after each person speaks, you can make a comment about their person. So if you are ready, if some of you are ready to come up and speak, we'll just have you. Yes. Yes. Come up and start. Please give your name. Yeah.
Speak into the mic.
Okay.
I'm Kathleen Honey.
So that was our first mic test with a full room. Hang on. All right. Kathleen, you didn't know you were going to be the guinea pig, did you?
No.
Okay. I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can without ringing it. So go ahead and start talking,
Okay.
Kathleen. Let's see how we do.